Welcome to IEEE project 2013. The project title is MONA, that means secure multi-owner data sharing for dynamic groups in the cloud. This paper developed by Star Technology and the implemented core technology is Java and MySQL technology. Here we used front-end technology is Java and back-end technology is MySQL technology. Now I give a short explanation about this paper. In this paper, this paper mainly focus on the dynamic groups in the cloud. That means in our abstract clearly said that we propose secure multi-owner sharing scheme, and that is called a name. So here used multi-owner data sharing. That means dynamic create the group manager. Here use the more than groups for that means here used dynamically create the more groups. That means IT for example IT management is one group and oil product is another group. So some other example here used to create the multi groups. So groups have a unique, that means group manager as a single person that is act as the administration, and group members also the like that stops. Here every group have a unique group signature and also used as a group members also. So every file transaction, every data transaction will be used encryption methodology. Some encryption techniques here used to data sharing. So storage encryption technique here used because used only for the storage data encryption. Here mainly focus as the encryption technique as a privacy purpose only. So in our index term is cloud computing. You know very well about cloud computing. That means cloud computing is mainly focused on three services. One is IaaS service, and infrastructure as a service, and another one is platform as a service. That is PaaS. Another one is software as a service. So cloud computing mainly focus nowadays used as a cloud computing is access anywhere in any place. So we going to implement this our project in a internet basis. That means online basis. Another one is data sharing. Data sharing mainly focus on some your data will be shared to other people's. That means like that SkyDrive, Google Drive and MediaFire also. But here used privacy preserving. That means security purposes only. Within group only sharing with the data from the others. So here on group contains one administrator that is act as a group manager, and group members are act as the staffs. Every group manager, that means GM have a administration permission to control access control the all permissions, and staff members have some restrictions, some condition apply. That means some restriction is there. And dynamic groups, that means you can create the dynamic groups. A number of groups easily created on the internet. Access control means permission to access our apps. That's the index terms. Here, give one example to explain this paper concept. You have registered one group, for example, IT development or non-own business. That means software companies have more than departments like that. HR department and production department, also the development department also. So it is a n number of groups. You can assume that it is a more than groups. That means that means HR department also have maintained a HR manager, and development department also maintain a project manager control, and production department managers protection manager. So here are multi owners is the different departments. So handle the different departments. So here our contribution is secure multi-owner data sharing the dynamic groups in the cloud. That is the main core theme. Here used key policy, that means KPAPA, key policy attribute based encryption for each data sharing. So mainly our paper focuses on secure multi data owners sharing, and another concept is dynamic groups is efficiently to data sharing for the another users. So here use new granted user. User means like that staff members are in for example, your development team can contain one project manager and under the control of a number of project developers. So that is programmers. That's called as like that user. So here user and directly decrypted files from uploaded before the edition without any contact in the data once. User easily download file from the file from to cloud because don't ask any question from the data owners, easily downloaded because decrypted also already encrypt signature will be already matched with the cloud server in a group manager signature also, because you can register in cloud server automatically group signature will be created to distributed all members. So easily you can download it from the cloud server without any without connecting the data owners like that group manager, that means GM. Here risk is there, on risk is there because in a development team, for example our development team manager, our development team manager is a send one file through all members, but you can download or trace it for the other members files. That is risk for the loss for the privacy. So here security also provided to the overcome this risk. Any user share them, store and share the file from the other user in the cloud. Easily, but mainly focus on the signature will be matched. You can easily download your files. Otherwise, you can misbehave for the another user. Here, given the system model, group manager is group manager will distribute the key for group members, and group manager also register to the group members. Here group manager revocate the data and users also. Here a group manager only contain the administration permissions. If you load the file, user if load the file means that file only have a administration permission. You have only that file only. Other file you cannot access that because you can use the just like as a guest. That is our paper clearly told that group manager George group manager Georgia system generation. That means user registration and revocation and relieving identify. This is the task access through the group manager, and also file permission also have it and act as a administration of the of our company. I already told I already told that group members is a register. The user will store the private data to the cloud store and share with the other groups. That means other members. For example, staff play the role of group members. Our main goal is access control. That means security to access the data operation. That means unauthorized permission will be denied because unauthorized user you can access the file means your login will be blocked. That means you have misbehaved. So confidentiality transfer the data from one user to another user. That means one group to another group. Uh, and the next data confidentiality. That means data is a trusted data to transfer through the cloud. That means data integrity also implemented. That means true data does not affect. That means does not affect, does not modified, and data not losses. Here also used and and then file generation and file deletion and file modification. Every data transaction is used as a signature based. That means encryption decryption apply for the signature based. So because that signature used to uh, avoid the data losses and unauthorized access also. Now file in a group manager have a permission to block the users and revoke the users, because if a user any misbehavior is uh, group manager only revoke that user and file. Group members not have a permission to revoke, because group manager only have a administration permission. So group manager only revoke the user or you revoke the files only. In Mono, that means our paper is that dynamically create the group. Group contains a group manager and group members. Group manager contains administration permission. If any misbehave with group members, the group manager only revoke the user and share the data. User easily share the data from the other groups without asking the group managers. So and here used group signature and individual signature also. That means private and public also used. So you can your data will be losses very your data will be losses. It's not possible to possible in the cloud, because every file and every data transaction will be used in a signature based. That's implemented to the file storage in the cloud. Every transaction in the encrypted and decrypted manner. So security will be increase in the Mono cloud. That is our file. That is our paper conclusion. Next, now I'm going to next now see about implementation.